I've just received this parcel from the wonderful people at Titan Books, and I can't wait to open it up because it's got the latest Star Wars reference book that they've published inside. Growing up, I couldn't put down the reference books that Titan publish about the galaxy far, far away, so I can't say how grateful I am to them for sending me this. So I'd like to start this video by saying a huge thank you to the wonderful people at Titan Books for sending me their latest reference book, because I've been so excited for this, to take a deep dive into one of my favourite movies ever made and see how it was brought to life. So let's get it open and get stuck into it. Oh my god. That is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, right now, I'm just absolutely stunned by how beautiful the artwork is. I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic on product pictures, but seeing it in front of me is something else entirely. It's absolutely stunning. Such a beautiful book. This is the writing on the back of the book. Celebrate Return of a Jedi with this deluxe volume that presents incredible photography and concept art, complemented by anecdotes about the film's production. Drawing connections from Return of a Jedi to contemporary Star Wars storytelling, including The Mandalorian, this book also offers fresh perspective on the film's indelible influence. Going beyond Return of a Jedi, this book further examines the film's legacy by showcasing the movie's spin-offs, merchandise, novels and comics. Featuring a wealth of insert items, such as booklets and fold-out pages, this book is a fascinating tribute to the epic conclusion of the original Star Wars trilogy. I can't wait to take a look at the insert items and open up the fold-out pages. I always love fold-out pages in things like the vehicle cross-sections book, and I'm just absolutely blown away by how gorgeous this book is. I really appreciate it when you can tell just how much thought and effort and passion has gone into a book just by looking at it, and this is a perfect example of that. The front cover artwork is beautiful, but on top of that, just as it says on the back, this is 100% a deluxe volume. It is so high quality. I'm so blown away by how beautiful this book is, but I've just realised that I haven't actually said what it is yet. So this is Star Wars Return of a Jedi, a visual archive, published by Titan Books and available now for £59.99 retail here in the UK. And it's essentially a coffee table book celebrating the legacy of Return of a Jedi, taking a deep dive into the production of the iconic film that concluded the original trilogy. It promises to be a way to relive the magic of the film with concept artwork, insert items, fold-out pages, anecdotes about the production of the film, and links to all different Star Wars media. And the material that makes up this rather hefty book has been compiled and written by Kelly Knox, St. Bende, and Clayton Sandel. But I can't wait any longer. I've been dying to flick through the pages of this book, so let's unwrap it and see what's inside. I'm making sure to be extra careful because it is such a beautifully made book. Absolutely stunning. The artwork is just absolutely gorgeous. It really evokes the feel of those original trilogy posters. I absolutely love how the text on the front is raised lettering and this nice shiny silver. And straight away I love the interior pages, how they're covered in ticket stubs for Return of a Jedi. And in my opinion, the perfect choice for a photo to start off this book. Even looking at this picture, thinking of that scene, I can hear the music and the dialogue in my head, and it's giving me goosebumps all the way up my back. So aside from the introduction, the epilogue and the bibliography, the book is split into 9 different sections that go through the film in chronological order. So that's Part 1, A New Battle Station, Part 2, A Vile Gangster, Part 3, The Great Pit of Carkoon, Part 4, Enter the Emperor, Part 5, Saying Goodbye to a Jedi Master, Part 6, The Rebels Regroup, Part 7, The Sanctuary Moon, Part 8, The Way of a Jedi, and then Part 9, Jedi Unleashed. And now it was time for me to take a quick look through the book. And I say a quick look, but as soon as I started flicking through the pages, I was completely enthralled. The front and back covers are a complete work of art, but that carries over to the inside as well, because everything that's on each page, all of the images, all of the words, the layout and the formatting are so lovingly and thoughtfully put together. One thing that completely and genuinely caught me by surprise was just how comprehensive of a reference guide to the film this is. The entire book is just over 300 pages long, and every single one of those pages is crammed full of information. But there really aren't that many other Star Wars reference books that I've read that so comprehensively covers the entire film and all of the links to the wider Star Wars galaxy, other pieces of Star Wars media. And not just in terms of production of the film, which is the main focus of this book and something that is so unbelievably fascinating to me, to see how concepts that were thought of back in 1983 for this film are now being brought to life in new modern Star Wars projects, but also in terms of canonical, in-universe facts and information. Looking through the book, it is so clear that the people who put this together, who compiled this information and wrote it down to make this absolutely stunningly beautiful book, have such a passion for Star Wars. And having done a bit of research, I found out that Kelly Knox actually contributes to the official Star Wars website, as well as the official websites for DC Comics and Marvel. And St. Bende is an experienced IP writer. He's written books published by Disney, Lucasfilm, and the Jim Henson Company. And Clayton Sandel was actually the co-producer of The Force of Sound, a behind-the-scenes look at the sound design of The Last Jedi. But what really pulls this book together, in my opinion, is the quality. Not only is the vast amount of information on each page so interesting and written in such an engaging way that you just get completely lost in terms of time reading this, but each beautiful photo, each amazing piece of concept art, and all of the wonderful insert items and references that they make to the production of the film are so well produced and presented in a way that makes them just jump off the pages. Even just for this initial look through, it made me feel like the book was alive. So there's an insert item here that particularly caught my eye because I think I saw it on Warwick Davis's Instagram relatively recently, and this is a letter from Warwick Davis to George Lucas around about the time the film was coming out, asking him for a selection of the new action figures, or well, at the time new action figures from the latest film. And so it reads, "Dear Mr. Lucas, my name is Warwick. I hope you remember me. I helped you make the new Star Wars film last year. I hear that the film is being released in this country on June the 2nd, and that a few of the toy shops in London have some of the new figures. I hope this is not too rude of me to ask you, but would it be possible for you to send me the very latest figures and walkers? I was hoping very much that there may be an Ewok or Jabba the Hutt. I did enjoy myself with you and the members of the film unit, and keep remembering what a terrific experience it was. Hoping to meet you again soon. Kindest regards, Warwick." And once again, in my opinion, the perfect image to end the book with. Just looking at this picture is sending me right back to my childhood and giving me goosebumps all the way up my back. So I've just spent about 10 minutes flicking through this book just to get an initial impression. And I'll be honest, I wasn't intending to spend that long looking through it, but I completely lost track of time. And there is so much information in this book that's just had me beaming, grinning like an idiot, because I felt like a child again. I felt like I was reliving the magic of Return of the Jedi. The thing that's caught my attention the most, and that I absolutely love, is all of the connections to the wider Star Wars universe. And not only canonically, but also the production of those other Star Wars projects. Already, just from what I've seen in that initial look through, I've seen references to the prequels, sequels, Clone Wars, Rebels, Mando, Book of Boba Fett, Forces of Destiny, books, Lego video games in there, there's expanded universe and canon in there, Bad Batch, so many links. And it also links the concept artwork that even wasn't used in this film and how that appears in other areas in the galaxy far, far away. And I absolutely love that. The pictures that they've chosen to go into this book look fantastic. The photography is phenomenal, and I love the behind the scenes shots. I really love the insert items that have been added into this. They add so much to the book, and I really like the booklets that have got a little bit more information, expanding on certain sections on particular pages. I think that is such a nice touch. In all of the marketing material, it advertises this as a coffee table book. I can tell you right now, I'm not just going to be glancing at this. I've just glanced at it, and it's just made me want to read it cover to cover. Another thing that really stands out to me is the way that this has been laid out. It's so obvious that so much thought, care, consideration, and passion really has been poured into this book. You can tell that just from the quality of how the book has been made. It's absolutely stunning, and I really, really appreciate a well-made book. But you can also tell from the content. It absolutely feels like a love letter, not just to Return of the Jedi, it absolutely is that, but to Star Wars as a whole. I can't wait to read through all of this book, cover to cover, because I know for the next couple of weeks, I am not going to put this down. This has been the perfect way to kickstart my celebrations leading up to Star Wars Day, and for that, I want to say another huge thank you to Titan Books. I honestly can't put into words how grateful I am that they've sent me this book, so a huge thank you to the wonderful people there. The book is available from all good retailers now and retails for £59.99 here in the UK. And if you are thinking about picking this up and scanning through it for yourself, you can find it on my Amazon storefront. The link's in my bio of my Instagram and TikTok accounts, and I'd really appreciate you using that. It really helps me out when it comes to making content, and I really appreciate all of the support that I get from it. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you're going to be picking this book up, and let me know your favourite Return of a Jedi moment in the comments. I am a Jedi, like my father before me. Make sure to like and subscribe for more nerdy content, and you can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Woody Strikes Back. Have a fantastic day, and as always, may the Force be with you.